We're the Schoolcrafts. Our son Corbyn was diagnosed with tetralogy of Fallot, and we received our urgent and amazing care at AdventHealth Ocala.
So because of Victoria's age and some of the increased risk for some complications, we sent her to a maternal fetal medicine specialist. And that's just an OBGYN that is able to do high-level ultrasounds. We do that for patients that might have increased risk for complications. And that was the first time we saw maybe a little bit of suspicion of something on the cardiac anatomy that might be different.
So baby Corbyn had something called tetralogy of Fallot, which is a cyanotic congenital heart defect, where basically one side of the heart is mixing the blood to the other side of the heart, where once baby is born, they will be blue and they could be very critically ill and require more critical life support. And just the last echocardiogram before the delivery, I told family that we can deliver Corbyn right here in Ocala. They don't have to travel outside Ocala.
With my children and my family being here, it meant everything to me to be here. And Dr. Elmore was, my biggest concern. I was like, if I had to go somewhere else, we've been through this whole journey together, and if someone else delivers a bit, I was not okay with that. So my goal was to be here because I was like, I want to be with my doctors. Dr. Patel was right across the street. He literally showed up when we had him because we were able to text him, and he was here right away. It was really important to be here.
Yeah, we work full-time jobs. Both of us were full-time parents and full-time workers, daycare, the whole 9 yards. So leaving town would have been out of the question.
The nurses were amazing. I remember one nurse who stood by my side in the beginning. She was there in the operating room. She was there after I had the baby, and then the next day she came to check on me. The nursing staff kind of, once you're their patient, they kind of like stick to you. And I've noticed that about the whole Advent family that I've had, from Elmer and Patel to just the nurses to and I'm not good with names, but the anesthesiologist who stood on my side the whole entire time and made sure I was comfortable with the C-section that I've never had before, and everything else. It's a family, and I really felt like I was with family, it wasn't very clinical at all, if that makes sense. It was very comforting.
Corbyn, yes, his and his family going to be our family for the rest of the life. So I follow him closely every week right now. He's doing great. He is going to have his full heart surgery done in next few weeks to a month. So he also has done amazingly well after he left the hospital. And we have been able to take care of him right here in Ocala.
We've been doing foundational work for a long time to really provide, raise the level of care. And I think that this case is something that people can really attach to and feel very proud of here. Every single department that was involved felt like this was a really kind of a turning the page and changing the level of care here in Ocala. And I think that people felt really excited to be a part of it. Definitely a lot of pride.
If I could just say thank you 100 times over for helping us get through this, in 100 pieces and holding everything together and getting us to where we are today. Because he's amazing and doing so well, and that is because of Dr. Elmore and Dr. Patel and their amazing team that led us to where we are today. And I fully believe that we wouldn't be where we are without the doctors and their teams. So thank you 100 times. Thank you. It's just appreciate it.